we're going to be talking about all the Nintendo Switch games confirmed so far for E3. That's right, E3 is only a few weeks away, so that means that it's time to start talking about it. And since I'm a Nintendo channel, we're going to be talking about Nintendo at E3. Because I finally understand that to stay relevant on YouTube, I need to make videos about topical subjects. Also, as opposed to yesterday's video, I'm not only covered in sawdust, but also sweat. So I'm making an IKEA butcher block desk and I'm learning about sanding wood and using poly coats and that it takes a very long time to dry. And it's stupid humid out here in New Jersey. I digress. Here on GameSpot, they've already compiled every single game that we're expected to see at E3. So we're going to be reviewing those as well as going over what else should be at E3. First of all, the Nintendo Direct presentation is set to come out June 11th at noon here on the East Coast, 9 a.m. Pacific time and 5 p.m. BST. I don't know what BST is for, but that's what time it is for you lovely people. A quick recap of games that we have already heard about so far in previous directs and announcements from Nintendo that we're expecting to see a lot more coverage of at E3. We have Luigi's Mansion 3 working title, Fire Emblem 3 Houses, which has been delayed until after E3. I believe it was supposed to come out before E3. A little fuzzy on those details because I don't play Fire Emblem. Pokemon Sword and Shield, I'm very excited to learn about that. We may be getting a little bit of information about Sword and Shield before E3, just because Nintendo doesn't like to, at E3, announce things for Pokemon. We may be seeing a separate Pokemon Direct in the days/weeks before E3. That's just speculation. We don't have any, more concrete rumors or evidence to point to that. That's just me going off of a whim and saying, well, that's kind of what may be happening. Going back to Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, they were unveiled during a press conference in Japan on May 30th, a couple of weeks before E3. And then at E3, we had a Nintendo Direct where Reggie Fils-Aimé, we miss him sincerely, congratulations on the new chair. He told us about the Pokeball Plus and we got a little bit more information, but about 40 minutes of the 42-minute presentation was talking about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, so who knows? Okay, that was a bit of an exaggeration. It was actually 25 minutes of the 42-minute presentation was talking about Smash Ultimate. Speaking of games that we need to know significantly more about, Animal Crossing is set to come out this year, and we have little to no information on it. We don't have gameplay. I don't think we have an official title. No official title, is just Animal Crossing for Nintendo Switch working title as per the official press site, which we have nothing for. We just have a picture of Tom in front of a Switch that says Animal Crossing 2019. Thanks for being descriptive. In addition, Nintendo, before their actual announcement direct, they like to have some competitions based on games that are currently out or upcoming. The competitions that we may be seeing this year are Splatoon 2, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Super Mario Maker 2. Those are going to be a part of the pre-E3 tournaments on June 8th. Nice. We also may be getting new content updates for these games. Super Mario Maker is going to be coming out the end of June, the 28th. So it's going to be a couple of weeks away before the release of the game. So we may get more details as far as that. We may get some information on the new DLC characters for Smash Ultimate. That'd be fantastic. So far we have Joker of the 5. What better time than E3 for, Phil Spencer of Microsoft to walk on stage with Masahiro Sakurai and be like, hey, guess who's coming to Smash? And then either it's Steve or Banjo. I'd be happy with either of those. Please be Banjo. Please bring Banjo to the Switch. Please. Also, in the recent weeks/months between the Wall Street Journal and Bloomberg, we've heard a lot as far as the new Nintendo Switch model, rumored to be the Nintendo Switch Mini, which may be a cheaper/smaller Nintendo Switch that may or may not include detachable Joy-Cons and or packaged with a dock as a cost-saving measure. I'm just very afraid that they're going to announce the Switch Mini in like 5 different colors the same way they did for the Game Boy, and then next thing I know, I need to go out and get all the colors of the Switches because I'm collecting Nintendo stuff, and because I'm here on YouTube, I need to have all the Switches. I have all the Joy-Cons, except for the inverse Splatoon ones. I got the Pikachu Eevee Joy-Cons, I hope they don't make Sword and Shield Joy-Cons, because then I have to get that Switch too. Maybe I should just start collecting the boxes. Although I do love these extremely subtle decals that, is this even showing up on camera? There we go. Extremely subtle details of Pikachus and Eevees on the back of this Switch. That's unnecessary. It's important to note that as of right now, when the Nintendo president, Shuntaro Furukawa, sorry if I'm saying that wrong, was asked in regard to the Switch Mini, they said, and I quote, "They have no plans to announce new hardware at this year's E3 in June." That doesn't mean that they're not going to. I don't think that they would announce it at E3, just because I don't think they've announced hardware at E3 in a very long time. They usually let all the investors in on what's going on a little bit before that. In addition to that, Cadence of Hyrule Crypt of the Necrodancer featuring The Legend of Zelda is slated for spring. Spring is ending pretty soon. As I mentioned before, I feel as though this game, during the direct announcement, they may just say is available now. They've done that in the past with games that we wanted, like Final Fantasy IX, as well as several others. So, very possible. We may also get more information on Dragon Quest Builders, Astral Chain, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, Dragon Quest IX, Echoes of an Elusive Age, Daemon X Machina, they love showing that game off. Oh, also Link's Awakening, which we have little to no information on, so we may be getting that information. Most importantly, in addition to more information on all these subjects, we're getting release dates or release windows. We have an idea if we can expect these games that are on time or if they're running a little bit behind schedule and we can expect them next year or the following year, kind of like Metroid has been. But as of right now, all of the confirmed games to be announced by Nintendo at E3 are Bee Simulator, have no idea what that is, Doom Eternal, oh yeah, look at that, Doom Eternal is going to be coming out for Windows, Switch, PS4, Google Stadia, and Xbox One. Huh, neato. I mean, that'd be impressive if they actually released Doom on the Switch the same time as every other system, although that's unlikely. FIFA 20, hooray. Fork Knife, something about that. And then the World Championship for Splatoon 2, Mario Maker 2, and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, as well as Trine 4, The Nightmare Prince. It's developed by Frostbite and published by Modus. I know nothing about this game. Maybe I should look it up and learn more about it. Alright guys, so those are the games that are currently confirmed for E3 by Nintendo. And the list of all the confirmed games is slightly underwhelming compared to this list right here of all the games that we need to know about. Pretty much everything that we don't have a release date for or that we do have a release date for and is coming up. But mostly about the games that we don't have a firm release date for, like all of these generic things like spring and just 2019. I'm excited for Cadence of Hyrule, it looks fantastic. So guys, leave a comment down below with what game you're most excited for. I don't know if I'm going to be attending E3 this year, I'm working on it, but I do want to give you guys full coverage nevertheless. If you found this video entertaining or helpful, be sure to leave a like down below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications. Until next time, Austin John out.